Hello, this is Daniel from Close to Zero, and this is my beautiful voice. As you probably know, English is not my native language, so if I start to stutter and begin looking for words in a bad accent, that's because I am actually looking for words in a bad accent. Um, Tonight, we're trying to get a good time in the Wailing Caverns PVE Pet Battle Dungeon. And for that, I lowered my video quality a bit because last time in Dead Mines it was stuttering like hell. The first thing I'm going to do is to put on my fast movement set. This is a set which has movement speed on pretty much all the items and also has a legendary plate boots as well as Zephyr's secret. You could probably use the legendary belt instead of Zephyr's secret. That depends on whether or not you're meeting a lot of opponents, enemies, sorry. So, second thing is you have to eat some beer tartar. That's not very useful in the Wailing Caverns, but there are some fungi on the way from the snake zone to the Ectoplasm area, where you can speed up by doing that. Okay, so we're ready and let's get started. Usually I'm using Emerald Proto Whelps to beat the first three opponents, but this time I'm trying to get it done faster and the healing takes a long time, actually.
Habt günstige Winde. Möge die ewige Sonne
So
euch
this time
bescheinen.
I'm trying to use Nexus Whelplings. Which, as you all probably know from PvP, are really good at killing things fast that can't do anything against it. Okay. So, as you can see, we got Nexus Whelpling and Nexus Whelpling derivates. I'm going to start timer. And here we go. And I fucked up. Well, that was a great start, wasn't it? And I can't even stop this. Oh well.
Mögen euch die Winde
Try
leiten.
again.
Geht mit der Erdenmutter. Was führt euch hierher? Mögen die Vorfahren euch schützen.
I should probably heal up. So, pretend like you didn't see that and let's move back here. Let's start the clock and let's go. So you start with Arcane Storm, obviously, rather than Mana Surge. Although Mana Surge will probably be enough to kill a few of those. Now things start dying. And this will probably continue on. Blood in the Water Mist, which is pretty helpful actually. He will apply the poison skin, so you should try to kill it as fast as possible. If you're not trying to get a good time and actually just beat the Wailing Caverns, probably any Dragonkin with magical attacks will be pretty good here for the first 3 fights. If you have any Emerald Proto-Whelps or Dream Whelplings, you can probably solo all 3 fights with one of them, just by using Emerald Presence and Emerald Dream to regenerate. You just have to be wary that the raptors actually deal a lot of damage, so you should kill them before you try to heal up. Everything else just doesn't have enough average damage to kill your stuff. So we're switching over and continue killing stuff. This is probably really entertaining to watch, I guess. Man, those things die fast. So use Raptor, and the Raptor will apply open wounds, and then he will die. This thing will also probably die after 2 rounds. You don't actually need the Nexus Whelplings in the next fights, so feel free to let them die. For Son of Scum, I just use the default bomb technique of any pet with Haunt plus Sandalari with Black Claw and what is it? Flock or something similar? This will pretty much kill any boss pet in any time. So here he is, still alive, and now he gets big takes of damage, and the Curse of Doom will kill him just in time. And I forgot to add the next wording to this fight to make it even easier. I guess it will just kill them anyway. It's not like they're really good at killing you, so this will just slow down the run by a few seconds of animation time. And there we go, Son of Scum is dead. Next up are a bunch of snakes. These snakes are really weak to mechanical damage. So I start with a Draenei Micro Reaver, I think is his name. He will burrow on the first round, so you set up the shield on the second round. And then continue punishing him until he is below something like 550. In this case, he will attack the next turn, so you can safely assume he will be under 550 when the Iron Cannon fires. And now we wait. Nexus Whelpling and Yes, wrong text. I'm really, really great at this. Oh man. Oh well. This is probably not gonna be the greatest time. But what can you do, I guess? Play better, you would say. Get good. This is one dead Nexus weaponing. Let's kill it with lasers. This was the first snake. Actually, the Wailing Caverns is taking way more time compared to the dead mines. So if I get any time that's below like 25 minutes, that is already pretty good. And I stunned him, and they won't switch because there isn't actually a trainer attached to the combat. So it acts like a wild battle. I could probably kill it with base attack, but better be safe than sorry. These raptors are actually probably the biggest problem in all of the dungeon because they deal a lot of damage. They also deal AoE damage, and they're a pretty bad time to have around. The crocodiles can be good or bad depending on if they hit with their 50-50 blood in the water. But really, they're not dealing a lot of damage. Let's kill more snakes. I should probably set up decoy now before I dive through the top. So I can take out the dream valve and continue on killing things. I have to admit there's probably a lot of other team setups that could do this faster, but this is both very safe and fast enough, so I'm doing that. Oh yeah, I probably forgot to tell you, I am not using the artifact weapon, but rather the Runes of Baron Riven there, which gives you an additional, like, what was it, 8 or 10% movement speed. Three snakes down, one more to go. I really don't like that you can't tap the critters. Okay, I already killed one of my my emerald or dream whelplings, so my usual teams won't work here, and I have to manually reload. I will give you a list for rematch for all the teams I used here. Although, as you probably see, I switch as needed whenever one of my pets dies. He's dead. Clockwork Gnome is actually one of my favorite pets ever. Because build turret is so unique. It applies a dot to the enemy team that is multi-hitting and doesn't care about him switching. So if you have anything like Black Claw, it will deal ridiculous amounts of damage. Ridiculous amounts of damage. And Blood in the Water hit for the first time this Skum. So I guess I have to curb stomp them with another Nexus weapon. Oh, that's bad. Don't die, don't die. Everything is good and went accordingly to plan. Obviously. Okay. So all the snacks are dead. Now we're getting to the Ectoplasm. Here there are the fungi that you can kill to speed up.
Ich bin außer Reichweite.
Oh, wonderful. Doesn't load the teams. Well, guess I already screwed a lot of stuff up, so... I'm using wild... Okay, I don't actually know the name of that pet in English. I should probably switch over to an English client for the next video, and yeah, I think I will do that. Okay, the only thing you really have to care about for the Ectoplasm fight is the evolution, which you should dodge, and then pretty much any Dragonkin will do, as long as it deals Dragonkin damage. Yeah, let's try to kill it. Okay. Man, they're getting really good with these 50-50s. But I won't use these pets for another time, so they're replaceable. I will dodge Blood in the Water, just because he will set up Poison Skin in round 2, so I get another free attack with Dragon Wrangle, which actually killed it. Man, I'm so good at this game. Okay, at this time I already was done with the first Dead Mines try, and I also screwed up a lot in that fight. Well, now he wants loads of teams. Wonderful. Let's see. The problem with the glowing ectoplasms is let's use some undamaged proto-whelp. Yeah, that's good. Well, where was I? So, Dead Mines is actually way shorter, and like I said, by this time I was already done with the Dead Mine dungeon in the last video. And that was even with all the mistakes I made and the lag I had. And man, the lag was really bad. If you look at it now, you can see so many times where I ran into walls or something because I literally was playing with 10 or less frames per second. There's a lot of blood in the water. Oh, come on. That's a waste of Dragon Racial. Don't actually think that I specifically decided to use Bronze Proto-Whelp for this fight. It was just like, yeah, I need any pet. And he wasn't my favorite list because I leveled him just last night. Okay, that's the ectoplasms, and now we kill the boss. There he is. And again, like most boss battles, you use Black Claw and a flock equivalent to just nuke him before anything bad happens. For this fight I actually have the high HP beast in the backline because he takes less damage from the ever-living spore, so in case your Proto-Whelp or Dream-Whelp dies, you can still use that. And it should still be at least alive enough so it should be over in just over 20 minutes. Which I guess is an alright time. One or two more attacks. And here we go. Dead. Well, that was fun. I actually pressed the wrong button for like the 20th time in just over 20 minutes. So it was less than 20 minutes and 30 seconds for the whole dungeon. Which is alright, I guess.
Wie kann ich euch helfen? Habt
So,
günstige Winde.
and now let's see
Ah,
my
ich habe euch
ever-living
erwartet.
spore drop. because I don't actually have that. Here it is! Not. Oh well. We're at least we got a good time, and I although I started a lot, I think except for some pet names, I found most of the words I was looking for. So yeah, if you enjoy it, like and subscribe, and I will post more videos in the future. Probably some dungeon runs and also some PvP battles where I am actually really new. I don't even have 250 PvP bat battles won. So and I use a lot of bat paths that look cool. So if you're into that, follow me, and I hope you liked it. And bye till next time.